very important to do your own research analysis before making any investment based on your personal circumstances. You should take independent financial advice from a professional in connection with, or independently research and verify any information that you find on our website or podcast and wish to rely upon, whether for the purpose of making an investment decision or otherwise.
Let me ask you something, man.
Don't stop. I'm not finished yet.
Do you ever ask yourself,
Don't stop. I'm not
when are
finished
they ever
yet.
gonna stop? Do you ever ask yourself, when those bad boys are gonna stop me?
Hey everyone, this is Kenny Coins, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate y'all, man. Today we're about to really get into it. So, as you've been seeing, the market's been going crazy. There's been a few declines since the high. The NASDAQ came down, the S&P came down a little bit. They retraced. But I feel like if you look at it, there's a lot more to go, a lot more to come. Definitely with the high of the Dow Jones being 44,000, over 44,000. Then you got the S&P, the NASDAQ 100. All those are doing extremely well and extremely well, extremely versatile. Definitely the NASDAQ 100 with adding Palantir, adding Exxon, adding more companies to its index. And these companies seem to be becoming stable for the technology index. Well, as you see, NASDAQ is finally over 21,000. Man, I remember when this thing was at 6,000, NASDAQ. And then NDX was at 6,000. And this is crazy to see just a few years ago, like the rate of return that it has done year over year. Just this year alone is 30%, which is crazy. Over 5 years, 157%. This is something that has grown tremendously over time. And a lot of people don't really realize it, that the move is going to be the NDX. Right now, we're seeing it half of what the Dow Jones is now. And we're really need to start understanding it, how the world is still at this infancy stage of technology. You see AI, you see self-driving cars, you see drones, you see ChatGPT, you see all that, but this is just the beginning. This is completely just the beginning. So, but I do want to start off with my first topic. It's going to be Bitcoin. Bitcoin is clearly over 100,000. It's at 105 right now. Institutional buying. Countries are buying it. It's becoming a major, major safe haven for almost everybody. At this point, if you're not buying Bitcoin or you're not into Bitcoin, you will be missing out huge. There is predictions for $500,000 per coin. There is predictions for $850,000 per coin. There's predictions for $1 million per coin, $10 million per coin. If you don't sit there and actually figure out a strategy for yourself where you're putting, even if it's $1 a day, $50 a month, $25 a month, $100 a month into Bitcoin right now, I believe there will be a retracement in Bitcoin. But that is a theory based on the cycle we have seen over the past 7 years. I don't know if there's going to actually be a retracement until maybe we get to 150,000, 175,000. But right now, you need to be putting money into it. Even if there is a retracement, you need to be putting money into it. Bitcoin is a huge commodity right now. And it's probably going to be a commodity. It's not going anywhere. It's not moving. And the next thing I want to talk about, XRP. It's official. XRP is going to be huge. is going to be massive. Banks are adopting it. Countries are adopting it. The U.S. government is adopting it. They're using it for multiple things. XRP is going to be here for a long time. You guys need to start looking into stable cryptos, which I have said multiple times on Marathon Money. We need to look at stable cryptos. Bitcoin, XRP, Litecoin, stable cryptos. Cryptos that have proven over time that they're not going to have proven financial data, have proven they have stable leadership, have proven they're moving and making themselves ETFs. They're making themselves more available. They're getting adopted. Ethereum, same thing. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin. I even put Algo in there. You know what I mean? Those are things you need to be looking into. You can invest no matter what dollar range because you can borrow partial. So I'm telling everybody, push and push and push to get those things in your portfolio. Push and push to get those things a part of your spending habit. Because if you don't, 10 years from now, you'll regret it, just like the past 10 years. I've been holding Bitcoin for at least the last 8 years, 9 years. I got it very cheap. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you right now, I started another portfolio buying more on a small chunks. You need to do that. That is very crucial, very critical. That needs to be done. Next topic. Trump is backing Bitcoin. You know what I mean? It proves my point. Trump is backing it. When he gets in it, it's going to be one of his main things. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. And that's going to be the run he's going to run with the presidency. The first time he ran, the first time he was president, he really pushed on the stock market, and the stock market did climb. Was it really him? We will never know. But right now, he's definitely pushing the trend up for Bitcoin. And you definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Bitcoin during his presidency, 200,000. I wouldn't be surprised. Now let's get into some stocks. Sounder AI has been doing amazing, and a lot of people's in it. So, and that ticker symbol is SOUN. Number one, the reason why Sounder is doing well because investors like it. Is it making money? No, it's actually 161 negative net income. Free cash flow negative 90 million. It's not making any money. The reason why they're getting sales is because they're buying company, they're acquiring, they're doing acquisition, and they're borrowing against the stock. They're in $700 million in debt. So do we know if their actual product actually works? We don't know. We don't know if their product actually works. That's going to be the thing of the future, to find out if their product actually works. Are they a real underdog? Right now, the stock is up 600%, and that's due to the acquisitions. People thinking that they're going to be profitable next year because they build their sales and marketing team through their acquisitions. So they're not really delivering on their actual products. So we don't know if their actual product really works. So is that really a Marathon Money long-term play? No. I wouldn't tell you that. Tesla. Yeah, man. You guys know we've been in Tesla since $200. This thing is probably going over $500. Elon Musk is probably going to be the first trillionaire. Right now, 14 of the world's population has EV cars, and that's due to Elon Musk. That's just fact. He has SpaceX. He has Neuralink. He is part of government infancy now. Deutsche. That stuff is going to make Tesla more popular. He's doing the right thing. He's in the right places at the right time. He has the right connections. And he's doing the right thing. And right now, Tesla's hot. It's hot. It's smoking. It's $436 a share, and it's smoking. In the last 3 weeks, it went from 250, 260 to 436. It is hot and it's piping. Be careful with that stock because everybody knows it likes to turn around and drop down $50, $70. So be careful. MicroStrategies. It just got put on the NASDAQ. Puppy's making $500K a day in profit. Is that a good thing? I don't know. $500K a day is a lot of money, but they're just a fun. They're just a big giant fun. I know last time we were on here, I don't know if you guys heard, but Derek Invest, he has a short position on MicroStrategies. Do I think MicroStrategies is going to do well? I honestly don't know. Right now, the investors love it. Retail investors, the trend is to go up. You look at the chart, the trend is going up, and it's going up big. Right now, with Bitcoin increasing the way it is, that's how we're going to determine if MicroStrategy is going to be good, because the way it's increasing. But also that's also going to determine if it's going to be bad when Bitcoin decreases, and see how they play it, because they might be shorting the coin as well to make their money. So this is just a big giant Bitcoin fund. There's really no product behind it. There's no nothing. So this is kind of, you guys got to be careful. So guys, we got to talk about the next year, 2025, the conditions of the market. We got to talk about profit taking. Now, with profit taking, we have to understand that things are hot. Every corner of this market is hot. Everything is going up. You know, I can list a bunch of stocks that are not even making money. They're going up. Sounder is one of them. They're not making money and they're going up. This is going to be the opportunity. You see a dip, you buy the dip. You sell at 20%, you let the rest ride. You take out your initial investment and you let the rest ride. This is what has to be done at least for the next 4 years. You guys have to understand this. With that being said, we're probably going to start seeing a lot of companies come down in the next, definitely when Trump gets in. There's going to be a lot of breathers, definitely with tax coming up. Christmas, holidays, there's going to be a lot of selling going on to pay taxes and stuff like that. Definitely institutional selling. So be aware of that. Know the environment you in. Know the conditions of the market. Know there's probably going to be a war sometime in the next 2 years. The Middle East is getting hot. Ukraine and Russia picked up again. Please pay attention. I definitely will be keeping you guys updated on a lot of news. So, you know, please pay attention to that. Those are critical for what's coming next year. Another thing I want to bring you guys' attention is I'm doing a lot of publicly traded CEO interviews. The reason why I'm doing it, because I think it's the best way to know long-term investments. I'm trying to do a lot more companies that are making a net income, that are bringing sales in, to have a better base of companies that we can find that will be a long-term hold. Sorry. So that has been the shift of Marathon Money Plus. And we're still doing stock trading. We're still putting out investment portfolio. I'm going to be on Marathon Money Plus giving out multiple stocks. So tune into that. Sign up. Support me. It's $8 a month. So I really appreciate you guys. And peace.